that excellence echoes, that effort writes history. A very warm good morning to our respected principal and director, Ms. Kashmina Courier, our alumni, Ms. Samantha Palipalan, vice principals, headmistresses, senior mistresses, and parents. Welcome to the prestigious Qualified Ceremony for grades 4 and 5 for the academic year 2024-25. Delhi Private School, Dubai stands as a beacon of inspiration, encouraging every student to view challenges not as obstacles but as exciting opportunities for growth. Today, we honor our shining stars, those who have embraced challenges with courage, excelling in academics, co-curricular pursuits, and beyond. Gratitude is the beginning of greatness. Let us start this ceremony by seeking the Almighty's blessings. I invite Shabda Fatima of 5G to recite a surah from the Holy Quran. Kindly refrain from applause after the prayer.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والتين والزيتون وطور سينين وهذا البلد الأمين لقد خلقنا الإنسان في أحسن تقويم ثم رددناه أسفل سافلين.
Scholars, statistics.
As we embark on this inspiring celebration of excellence, let us symbolically illuminate the path of knowledge and wisdom. I now invite our esteemed principal and director, vice principals, and our distinguished guests to kindly join us in lighting the ceremonial lamp. Procession of pride and distinction. Let applause rise in a heartfelt tribute to these remarkable achievers whose journeys illuminate the path for others to follow.
Scholars, attention. Forward march.
With each opportunity, they have sought
Statics.
Our school song weaves the spirit of our mission, vision, and values, binding us as one in a harmonious anthem of pride and purpose. With hearts united, I request everyone to rise for the school song.
School. Attention. Strategies.
Kindly be seated. Get ready to be enchanted as the choir renders pianos shine bright like a diamond. This soulful song reflects the brilliance and spirit of our meritorious students, each one shining in their own way. Let the music uplift our hearts and inspire us all to shine brighter. illuminate our path and shine us every day with opportunity and good. Ma'am, your guidance has been filtered in achieving our achievements and aspirations. Ma'am, we request you to kindly address the audience.
Greetings, good morning, and welcome to Alumni 17 grades 4 and 5. On this occasion, it gives me great pleasure to warmly welcome dear parents and our alumnus. Dear parents, hearty congratulations. A big hand to you. We value your support and loyalty to our school, and also the warm, nurturing home that you have provided for your children. At this young age, it is vital that you support them, you nurture them, you love them, you give them hot meals, you teach them. This day is also your award day. So thank you very much, and we celebrate with you. It also gives me great pleasure to warmly welcome our alumnus, Samantha Palipadan. She's part of our chain reaction program, and we invite our students who have passed out to our school to create a kind of a chain of well-being, of success. Samantha graduated from DBS Dubai in 2010. She was the school topper in social science in the CBSE grade 10 board exam in 2008, and also represented the school in various inter-school basketball tournaments and served as the Amazon house captain. She holds a BTech in mechanical engineering from Vellore Institute of Technology and is currently working as an energy and sustainability manager at Iman Properties. Welcome, Samantha, and we are very proud of you. So, dear parents, we would like to share with you a little bit about the awards that we are going to get today. One is that the total number of students last year in grades 4 and 5 were 570, and of these, 271 are receiving awards. And the total number of awards are 809. The academic prize winners are 261, co-curricular awards are 21, all-round awards 2, altruistic award 2, Hugs awards 2, WizKid awards 45, Reaper Learning awards 48, Perfect Attendance awards 34. And it brings me to the main feature of today's program, which is to congratulate very heartily, with great pride, our dear children, our scholars. A big hand for them. May you always walk up proudly up this aisle and receive an award every year, and may you continue to shine even in the future. And I know that it is not one day's study, not one day's brilliance, but dedicated year or years of effort. And young as you are, you already show how scholarly you are, how disciplined you are, and do continue on this path and bring laurels to yourself, your families, and to our school. Two ingredients of success which I will share with you. They are commitment and passion. So commitment is hard work, goal setting, resilience, diligence, going the distance and beyond. And passion is the best part of it. It is the enjoyment, the interest and the joy that takes our performance to another level, and you must have this. Now, dear parents, you are an intrinsic part of our UPSD family, and we want to share with you our recent successes. One of them is the asset results, and we are delighted to share that our students from grades 3 to 9 perform brilliantly in all 3 core subjects, that is English, Maths and Science. And for the last 3 years, they have been rated outstanding in all subjects at all levels. So, well done to teachers and students. 4 of our classes won the Best Class Award for the top performance across all schools in UAE for the 4th consecutive year. And those were grades 7B, 6B, 7A, 8A and 9A. Congratulations. And also, previous Dubai was awarded at the prestigious EI Asset 24-25 Awards in the Top Performing Schools category. And 6 students from our school were recognized as the top performing students in EI Asset Talent Search exam in the UAE and GCC. I would also like to share with you our SUPPER results. SUPPER is a new benchmarking test. This is the first year of CBSE did this. It's like the TIMSS. And it's conducted in English, Maths and Science for students of grades 5 and 8. And our students performed exceptionally well in both these classes, achieving the advanced level in all 3 subjects. And we have exceeded at least an average of 50 points approximately for all subjects as compared to other UAE's CBSE schools. As you are aware, your parents, our grade 12 CBSE board exam results were recently declared, and though it seems very far away from these little children who are getting the awards today, but you must know that your kids are in a good place. So we want to share with you that a high score was 99.4% in grade 12, and not only a school topper, the science topper as well, but he is also overall the UAE's highest achiever. He is a topper in UAE. In the commerce stream, Tanya and Rifat scored 99% and Edna scored 97.2% in humanities. And as far as we know, 99% is the highest score in UAE in commerce. As far as we know. And the school average was 88.6% and 82 students achieved 100% in different subjects. Grade 10 CBSE board results. Jashan Preet achieved 97.8 and the school average was 89.7% and 123 students achieved a 10% result in different subjects. We would also like to point out that as far as we know, in both grades 10 and 12, our school's average is the highest in UAE. We would also like to share with you the new trends from KHDA and from CBSE. The E33 policy from KHDA and the government is about Arabic and MSCS, and the E33 strategy aims to provide a world-class education rooted in Emirati values while embracing multiculturalism. It shifts from a traditional model to a learner-centered ecosystem, emphasizing lifelong learning and adapting to the unique needs of each student. So the summary is that we have introduced Arabic in KG1 and KG2, and and UAE SST and ME will be integrated and taught as a standalone subject for all grades. And Emirati heritage and culture will be seamlessly integrated into our curriculum. The school has also introduced an AI policy to guide the ethical and responsible use of it. It encourages students to see AI as a learning partner while continuing to think critically and creatively. So our aim is to foster curiosity, creativity, and academic honesty in a tech-driven world. And dear parents, do support us in our educational journey. Because kids might tend to just look at ChatGPT to get all the answers, but we have to use the tool in a very discerning manner. The CBSE has also introduced the change of a dual exam system for grade 10 from this year onwards, and there will be 2 board examinations, one in February, March and May. And so this is all the news. And now for the main show, first of all I must congratulate the music teachers. You did an outstanding job. The joy on your face of these children. And I'm sure parents enjoyed it tremendously. And now for the heroes of today, which is our children and of course our parents, all the best and congratulations once again.
Islamic studies, WISKIT and Ignited Mind. Jaishnami Song. Jaishnami gets qualified tier 2 special proficiency in SST with skill, ignited mind and 100% attendance.
Manya Kanan, qualified tier 2 with skill and ignited mind award. She is absent today. We acknowledge her achievements.
Rehan Haja, he gets qualified tier 2 subject proficiency in math with skill, reaper of learning and ignited mind award.
Nidhi Niranjan Suthakur, qualified tier 1 with skill award, subject proficiency in general science and ignited mind award.
Esmeralda Maria, she gets qualified tier 2 subject proficiency in French and ignited mind award.
Asa Mohsin Khan, qualified tier 2 subject proficiency in Arabic, reaper of learning and ignited mind.
Riya Gauri, she backs qualified tier 2 subject proficiency in English with skill, reaper of learning and ignited mind award.
Lakshmana Shri Ganesh Kumar, qualified tier 2 subject proficiency in computer and ignited mind.
Soumya Murali, she gets qualified tier 2 subject proficiency in Hindi and ignited mind award.
Ilyana Khan, qualified tier 2 subject proficiency in UASSC and ignited mind.
Shivansh Chandra, he gets qualified tier 1 subject proficiency in UASST with skill award and ignited mind award.
Ramesh Nandan Kumar, qualified tier 1 subject proficiency in science with skill award, reaper of learning, ignited mind and 100% attendance.
Priyanshi Dev, she gets qualified tier 1 subject proficiency in Hindi with skill award. She also gets encouragement award in music, reaper of learning and ignited mind award.
Arun Skala, qualified tier 1 subject proficiency in computer with skill award, ignited mind and he also gets encouragement award in athletics and tennis.
Soumya Nuragar, she gets qualified tier 1 subject proficiency in computer with skill and ignited mind award.
Joyce Logo, qualified tier 1 subject proficiency in computer, ignited mind and 100%.
Vanya Bali, she gets qualified tier 1 subject proficiency in oral education and ignited mind award.
Aisha Shrivas, qualified tier 1 subject proficiency in Arabic and ignited mind.
Krishan Samruch, he gets qualified tier 2 with skill award, reaper of learning, ignited mind and 100% attendance.
Ishan Manduru, qualified tier 1 subject proficiency in computer and ignited mind.
Rachel Maria, she gets qualified tier 2 with skill award, reaper of learning and ignited mind award.
Vihan Delva, subject proficiency in computer and ignited mind.
Vanshika Dutta, she gets qualified tier 2 with skill award, reaper of learning, ignited mind and 100% attendance.
Shisha Tharas, qualified tier 1 subject proficiency in French, reaper of learning and ignited mind.
Shayan Ahmad, he gets qualified tier 2 with skill award, reaper of learning, ignited mind award. He also gets 100% attendance.
Aryan Madhav Saras, qualified tier 2 with skill award, reaper of learning, ignited mind and special proficiency in chess.
Abhinav Pandey, he gets qualified tier 2 with skill award, ignited mind award and 100% attendance. Super.
Share Paris, qualified tier 2 with skill and ignited mind.
Alha Modi, he gets qualified tier 2 with skill, ignited mind award and 100% attendance.
Ashita Ramesh, qualified tier 2 with skill, ignited mind and reaper of learning.
Mohammad Yahya, he gets qualified tier 2 with skill award, reaper of learning and ignited mind award.
Efren Joseph Balls, qualified tier 2 with skill and ignited mind.
Shivani Nair, she gets qualified tier 2 with skill award. She also gets proficiency in art, ignited mind award.
Kondya Manoj Ahire, qualified tier 2 with skill and ignited mind.
Siddharth Sinha, qualified tier 2 special proficiency in sports with skill award. He also gets ignited mind award and 100% attendance.
Rishal Mani, qualified tier 2 with skill, reaper of learning and ignited mind.
Abhinav Krishna, he gets qualified tier 1 with skill award, reaper of learning award, ignited mind award.
Manya Kannan, qualified tier 2 with skill and ignited mind.
Pranav Kalleshwaram, qualified tier 1 with skill award, reaper of learning and ignited mind award.
Dhruv Sati, qualified tier 2 with skill and ignited mind.
Om Nivas, he gets qualified tier 1 with skill award, reaper of learning and ignited mind award.
Ishita Chance, Scholar Batch Tier 2, Biscuit, Ignited Mind and 100% award. Give it up, Ishita.
Satya Siddha, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 1, Biscuit Award and Ignited Mind Award.
Shravani Sanjay Pawar, Scholar Batch Tier 2, Biscuit, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind.
Shraddha Nayak, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 2, Special Proficiency in Dance and Ignited Mind Award. Well done, Shraddha.
Nirali Devatika, Scholar Batch Tier 2, Biscuit, Reaper of Learning, Ignited Mind and 100%. Well done.
Vanya Agarwal, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 1, Special Proficiency in Dance and Ignited Mind Award.
Saman Sharat, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Biscuit and Ignited Mind.
Adurai Raghavendra, Scholar Batch Tier 2, Special Proficiency in Sports and Ignited Mind Award. Well done.
Khayali Beria, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Biscuit and Ignited Mind.
Jia Doctor, Special Proficiency in Art. Keep it up, Jia.
Anunanda Krishna, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Biscuit, Reaper of Learning, Ignited Mind and 100%.
Rudra Vikas, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 2, Encouragement Award in Sports, Ignited Mind Award and 100% attendance.
Kimaya Chaitanya, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Biscuit, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind.
Akshat Pradhan, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 1, Encouragement Award in Sports and Ignited Mind Award.
Asin Mathia, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Biscuit and Ignited Mind.
Mishai Alisha, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Encouragement Award in Sports, Ignited Mind Award. She also gets 100% attendance.
Ishita Satish, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Ignited Mind and Biscuit.
Isabel Andrew, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 1, Encouragement Award in Sports, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind Award.
Rudransh Purohit, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Ignited Mind and he also gets Special Proficiency in Music.
Nikita Kirti, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 2, Encouragement Award in Dance, Ignited Mind Award and 100% attendance. Keep it up.
Shaggy Kanda, Special Proficiency in Music.
Anya Jaiswal, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 1, Encouragement Award in Dance, Ignited Mind Award and 100% attendance.
Jinani Shah, Altruistic Award for her compassion and contribution towards a good cause.
Mariam Zahid, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 2, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind Award. Well done.
Niti Suraj, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Ignited Mind and Encouragement Award in Dance.
Shreya Gleason, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 2, Special Proficiency in Public Speaking and Ignited Mind Award.
Anish Verma, Scholar Batch Tier 2, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind.
Danush Chawla, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 2, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind Award. Well done.
Ojwal Nair, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind.
Aarti Lakshmi Satish, Scholar Batch Tier 2, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind. Keep it up.
Srisha Verma, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind.
Catherine Junior, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 2, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind Award.
Samvir Sunil, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind.
Arjun Satyanarayan, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 2, Reaper of Learning, Ignited Mind and 100% attendance.
Arohi Seni, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind.
Ryan Kapil, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 1, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind Award.
Arav Agarwal, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind.
Usha Akhtar, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 1, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind.
Harshita Tiwari, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind.
Vishnuka Singh, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 1, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind Award.
Uranuddin Hausifa, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind.
Arjun Rama, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 1, Reaper of Learning and Ignited Mind Award. He is absent today, but we acknowledge his achievement.
Mohamika Malireddy, Scholar Batch Tier 1, Reaper of Learning, Ignited Mind. She is absent but we acknowledge her achievements.
Riyan Sudhakar, Scholar Batch Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Aradhya Mehta, Scholar Batch Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Yash Gupta, Scholar Batch Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Aisha Hilmi, Scholar Batch Tier 2 and Ignited Mind.
Samiksha Paris, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Vanisri Kalekar, Scholar Batch Tier 2 and Ignited Mind.
Stuti Ganesh, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Yahi
Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award. Well done, Sharon.
Calista Donald D'Souza, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind.
Navya Sojan, she gets Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Parth Pathak, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind.
Arun Mahapatyova, she gets Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Param Pathari, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind.
Charan Prakash, he gets Qualified Tier 2, Ignited Mind Award. He is absent today but we acknowledge his activity.
Adina Mahesh, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind.
Sai Sachin, she gets Qualified Tier 2, Ignited Mind Award and 100% attendance.
Arjun Thakur, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind.
Avita Yamuri, she gets Qualified Tier 2, Ignited Mind Award and 100%. Keep it up.
Deshna Abesha, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind.
Pradyum Harikrishnan, he gets Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Priyansh Anand Bhandari, Qualified Tier 1 and Ignited Mind Award.
Disha Pradesh, he gets Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Parvati Sujar, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind.
Zara Hussain, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award. Keep it up.
Rishi Menon, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Arnav Amol, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind.
Siddhant Sharma, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Anupam Juice, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award. Keep it up, Anupam.
Christine Sarah Kevin, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind.
Srisha Vinodhamnan, she gets Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Raj Kumar Gora, Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind.
Maya Rakesh, he gets Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Carolyn Liz Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Krishna Sharan, he gets Qualified Tier 2, Ignited Mind Award and 100% attendance.
Prayas Patel, Qualified Tier 2, Wisdom and Ignited Mind.
Ivan, he gets Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Nagasri Hasani, Qualified Tier 1 and Ignited Mind.
Arab Kumar, he gets Qualified Tier 2 and Ignited Mind Award.
Zaina Shafi Muhammad, Qualified Tier 1 and Ignited Mind.
Nihan Babaj, he gets Qualified Tier 2. Congratulations, Nihan.
Ayan Chavez, Qualified Tier 1 and Ignited Mind. Thank you, ma'am. We will continue with the show and heartiest congratulations to all the scholar winners and the parents.
Congratulations to the entire students. morning, everyone. Respected principal ma'am, beloved teachers, proud parents, and most importantly, the shining stars of today. It is such an honor to stand up here today, back in the very place where my journey started. I entered the gates of PKS Dubai back in 2003, one of the first batches to join our then newly open school. I passed out of the school in 2010, and now, 15 years later, to walk through these corridors, it is such a privilege. PKS Dubai wasn't just a school for me, it was my second home. I had teachers who believed in me, friends that I made more than 15 years ago, who till date are one of my strongest pillars ever. I still remember the excitement of being named house captain. The nerves before speaking on stage for our numerous inter-house competitions we used to have back in Sunday Hall, but also the life lessons this school has taught me. Learning to be kind, learning to lead, and learning to believe in myself. To the young students here, congratulations on your achievement. And always remember, you don't have to be the smartest in the room. You just have to be kind, curious, and brave enough to keep learning. To the teachers and parents, you are shaping the future with every word of encouragement, every lesson learned and taught, every small act of care. Once again, congratulations to all the batch holders. Wear it with pride, wear it with your heart, and remember, you are capable of amazing things, and do not forget, service before self. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your inspiring words. Learning is not attained by chance. It must be sought for with ardor and intended to with diligence. Now, without further ado, let us pave the way to acknowledge the efforts and endeavors of our meritorious students. We invite Ms. Monica Singh, Senior Mistress, Academics, Primary School, and Ms. Pratima Navi, Supervisor, Grades 3 to 5, to continue with citations.
So to continue with citations, Maisha Murana, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Netra Maria British, Netra gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Ruhan Suresh Kumar, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award and 100% attendance award. Well done, Ruhan.
Alia Parveen, Alia gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award. Well done.
Jayaditya Vikram Mishra, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 1 and United Mind Award.
Saisha Vikram Pereira, Saisha gets Scholar Batch Tier 1 and United Mind Award. Well done.
Jyotika Patti Bandala, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Vedanta Uttar Patil, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Atharva Ajay Pathak, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Arav Anand, Arav gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Kojasvi Lotapalli, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 1 and United Mind Award.
Sarah and John, Sarah gets Scholar Batch Tier 1 and United Mind Award.
Arikhan Singh Raya, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Paki Amshri Chaturvedi, Paki gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Padmavati Kodwal, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Neem Mohan Pandey, Neem gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Uzair Akhtar, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Akshay Srinivas Vetsa, Akshay gets Scholar Batch Tier 2.
Shaurya Suryanshu, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Rudra Girish Savarkar, Rudra gets Scholar Batch Tier 1 and United Mind Award.
Elan Hassan, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and 100% attendance award.
Vivaan Agarwal, Vivaan gets Scholar Batch Tier 1 and United Mind Award.
Atish Dawar, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Rajveer Anish Mehta, Rajveer gets Scholar Batch Tier 1 and United Mind Award.
Shana Shah, she gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind Award.
Vani Sinha, Vani gets Scholar Batch Tier 1 and United Mind Award.
Joanne Kings Solar, he gets Scholar Batch Tier 2 and United Mind
Hardeep gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Shaurya Mittal, he gets qualified tier 1.
Anmol gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Akshat Gupta, he gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Abhinav gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Aryan Tushar Kamble, he gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Anvita Ganesh Nyati gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Arohi Sagala, she gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Kian Vishal Shah gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Ali Singh Yadav, he gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Pia gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Aradhya Singh, she gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Dharmik Shekhar gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Pariniti Pramodikari, she gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Syed Ashar Faiz Syed gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Shri Krishna Harendran, he gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Vihan Bhatia gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award. Vihan is absent today but we acknowledge his achievements.
Vihan Singh Tomar, he gets qualified tier 1. He is absent today but we acknowledge his achievements.
Arman gets his qualified tier 1. Well done.
Afanul Haq, he gets qualified tier 1.
Ayash gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Amelia George, she gets qualified tier 1. Well done, Amelia.
Lavya Alwani gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Veruvi Jaiswal, she gets qualified tier 1.
Mehuli gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Paneez Fatima, she gets qualified tier 1.
Ishika Saraswat gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Avni Bishnoi, she gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award. Well done, Avni.
Swara gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Akshat Krishna, he gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Devash gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Jaimal Harshit, he gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Disha gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Madhvi Anup, she gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Ivanshika Devaran Chatterjee gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Varshan Singh Nagaroti, he gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Manasvi Dinesh Madhukar gets his qualified tier 1, ignited mind award and 100% attendance award. Well done.
Raksha, she gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Shaurya Maharatma Jamkhare gets his qualified tier 1, ignited mind award and 100% attendance award. Well done.
Ishan Shivin, he gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Dash gets his qualified tier 1 and 100% attendance award. Well done.
Harshit Pandit, he gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Divyanshi gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Navin Khanna, he gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Kabir Krishna Wadhwani gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Adhya Sagar, she gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Halima Seema Ashfi gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Afeen Rai, she gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Madhu Rupesh Bharti gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Alumni, she gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Ashvi Sharma gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Ashita Rakesh, she gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Adhav gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Sharmi Mune, she gets qualified tier 1 and ignited mind award.
Mautika gets his qualified tier 1 and ignited Riyan gets a Scholar Batch Tier 1 and Ignited Mind Award.
Scholar Batch Tier 1 and Ignited Mind Award.
Serena Kiaki, Serena